welcome. Um, I'm broadcasting live from my YouTube channel, and I'm doing a little something new. And as they say, when you try something new, there's always often, not always, but often some hiccups in the process. And so I'm just going to check my YouTube channel and see that I am broadcasting live from there. And let me just see. And I am. That's just grand. So, welcome to Let's Talk Video, and let's talk tools for your video. Now, I want to introduce you to what I think is one of the coolest tools in my toolbox. Well, I have a few of them, but this one in particular. Now, I know that there are a lot of people, as Jerry Springer, or Jerry Seinfeld, rather. I don't want to get your Jerry's mixed up. Jerry Seinfeld would say there are a lot of people who would rather be in the coffin than giving the eulogy at a funeral. And often for people wanting to appear on video, doing live streams a little more challenging, but they're all about practice. Now, I will say I've done probably in the order of 350 plus live streams, so I'm getting a little better at it. And the technology changes a little bit, but I will say what's happening is it's getting easier. So, but you often have some wrench thrown in the works, and I may share my Easter wrench with you. But I want to share this particular tool because it just makes life easier. And if you are thinking that you can build your business without going live, without doing a video, I would suggest to you that you're sorely mistaken, because I've got some things that I want to share with you about, like, why video first. Before I share my cool tool, I want to share this with you. So the question that many may ask is why do video? So I gathered these statistics from a few places, and 54% of consumers want more video content from the brand or the business that they support. 54%. So this is your audience saying they want more video content. And 88% of marketing professionals use video as a marketing tool. So what does that say to you? Well, I hope it suggests to you that your competitors are using video, so you should be too. If you want to stay in the game, if you want your audience to know what you're all about, you too should be using video. Now, 73% of consumers claim they've been influenced by a brand's social media presence when making a purchasing decision. Now, my nose, I'm suffering from, as they say, seasonal allergies. So 73% of consumers, and consumers are your audience, claim they've been influenced by a brand's social media presence. So what are we doing on social media? Well, we've got YouTube, we've got Facebook Lives, we've got Reels, it just goes on and on and on. So not only do you need to get good or actually push yourself to being on video, to being live. But then you got to get real good at it. And the only way you can get good is if you practice. And your audience is there. So should you be. But here's the killer. Here's the real killer in terms of what I think is an absolutely amazing statistic, is that video marketers get 66% more qualified leads. 66% more qualified leads. So if you're thinking, well, I don't know if I want to do this because, well, you know, frankly, I'm frightened. I don't know that I want to go on video. And so I'm saying you got to take the leap here, folks, because fear is future events appear real. And what fear is really all about is that you only think some things are going to happen. So I say to you, my reluctant front facer friends, that, you know, if you've got a fear of the mumble, and if you have a fear of forgetting, oh my gosh, what am I going to say in the process of this? And here's the big one. This is anybody that I've worked with has said, well, I'm a little fearful of looking stupid. But I think a whole bunch of what people need to get over is that if you're spending a lot of time thinking about what other people are thinking, you're not spending enough time about thinking and delivering what you have to say, because you're an expert. What kind of difference can you make in someone else's life with the expertise that you want to share? And being on video is all about marketing. It's all about being part of this whole video world that we're in. Now, another big stumbling block for a lot of people is they think that being online, making a video, doing a presentation, doing a reel, whatever, they all believe it's about, well, you gotta have all of this equipment, and you need to have video cameras, and you need to have a setup, and you need to have the studio, and you need to put all of that together in order to do a video, in order to be live, in order to have a video presence. And I will share with you that, quite frankly, that is just not, I repeat, not true. Because what we're doing, what we're building in our business isn't unlike a whole bunch of other industries that require tools. Tools. And we've got to say, a poor craftsman blames his tools. So what about you? What are you blaming? Do you even have business tools for success? Because without them, you're going to struggle. So I want to share one of my special tools with you. So let me just kind of get this all set up for a minute here, and think about how are you getting yourself ready for video. Now, I think one of the things that I have found with working with adults in terms of teaching folks some new tips and tricks is that often, because we're adults, we figure we should know everything and be able to do everything. And our frustration level it tips pretty quick. And I would suggest to you that what you want to do is just be patient with yourself and give yourself the time to learn. Now, I'm going to be putting on a little training on how to use this special tool. But first of all, I want to get you excited about actually taking advantage of it. So here's what I want to say, that you don't need to have a whole bunch of big tools, because what I want to show you is a studio in your pocket. And that's really all you need is an iPhone for this program. And what I'm talking to you about is actually a company called BigView. Now, they're based in Israel, and I have been with them, I guess, for maybe about a year. And I'm just thinking about upgrading the actual program that I have. But I've had the good fortune, they've asked me to present to their audience. They've asked me to try some, be a little tester for them, which is kind of exciting. And what this is about is they launched as a teleprompter. So for those of you that are concerned about the mumble, for those of you that are concerned about, well, what if I forget what I'm going to say? What if I stumble partway through? What if? I mean, that's a whole bunch about future events appear real. But your audience is consuming 100 minutes of video daily. So, and as they say, they're showing no signs of slowing. So you got to ask yourself, are you on their watch list? And how good is what you're presenting? Because if you're not using the right tools, you can't perfect your performance, quite frankly. Because really, what we're all about is promoting, presenting, and getting people to purchase. So the 3 Ps: promoting, presenting, and getting people to purchase. And to do those things effectively, you need to practice. So this studio in a pocket started out as a teleprompter. And they have moved into a whole bunch of other things, which I'm going to share with you. But I wanted to talk about, they're a teleprompter. You can have a number of different video sizes. So in other words, you can have a landscape video, you can have a portrait video, you can have captions in different styles and different colors. You can create landing pages. You can use it as a green screen. There's personal branding. You can embed it. And there is a program they have called Collections. So this is truly a remarkable little program. So how remarkable, you might ask? Well, let me just show you a little thing about the green screen. Now, this is, it's scary. Let me show you. This is me with a green screen background doing my recording, as I say, with the background. So once I did my green screen recording, here's what I ultimately ended up with. Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Here it is. Here it is. This is my final image. So what I did to create this was I created my story. I used BigView as a teleprompter, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. And then do I have my teleprompter image in here? I'm not sure that I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And then I put my, because if you're going to be a princess, you've got to be in a castle. So I put my castle background and created the whole story about, come on, let's story together. So this is what it looks like from, let me just get rid of this image here. She says, this is what it looks like from the when you're recording. So I just did a little screen capture of it, and what you have is here's my script, and you can edit this script. You can create the area that you want your script to be in. You can change the font size and the speed. You can do stop and start points at different points along the way. You can change the exposure. So if you're looking at, like I tend to do, because I don't have a big head of hair, I tend to do my videos on a black background. So green screen is actually quite tricky for me because I don't want to lose all my hair when I do a green screen. But this allows you to change the exposure as well. So there are a number of wonderful little tools: stop, start, change it, slow down, speed up, etc. So when you're putting this together, it's a bit of a practice. It's a bit of a process to play around with. But what you end up having is a whole bunch of opportunities to do your script and then decide, well, I'm not sure if I like that or not. I want to do it again. So I'm going to show you how this all comes together. So I need to change to my desktop here. And let me just make sure I'm on the right. There we go. So now, there we go. And I guess we should maybe have my mug shot in there while I'm talking to you. So let me just find that. There we go. So what we have here is, this is the Big View website, and turning a video editing into a business. So when I first arrived on this page, when I first started, I didn't realize all the things it can do. I will confess that this website doesn't really do this thing justice, but it talks about all of the features it has, and some people and their testimonials. And so, well, let's just dive into it. So if we go in to my Big View account, maybe I'll put my image back up over there. There we go. And I have, these are all of my various projects that I did. And you can record them over and over again. You do a script, you load the script up, the script is read. As I say, when you do here, you just read the script that you've written, and then you create a little project. So if I, which one should I show you here? Maybe, let's do this one. It was created 5 months ago, and let me just go into, so what do I want to do? I want to edit. I can add it to a collection, send to a sequence, upload, export, download, embed, all of these different things. So if I decided I wanted to edit it, then here is one of the things that you can do. So this one gives me a portrait view, and my captions are just plain captions. Now if I go back, this is like chewing gum and walking, because you've got to be able to remember where you are in the process here. So I want to go back, she says. There we go. So if I go to my projects and I go into this one, I think this one, because it's just a more recent one, I haven't, there we are. So this is my uploaded script here, as you can see on the left-hand side. And you don't want to have any spaces or anything in it because it continues to roll as you read it. And this was one of the takes that I did. And over here you see this little paintbrush. I can go in and I can say, well, I think I want to add it to a sequence or a collection. I want to add my captions. This is the one I want to use. And you can go and decide that you want to record it again. Now, so you can read and record, you can read only, and they have a new feature called live streaming, which is now part of the Pro program, of which I have not yet signed up for. But some other things that I can do with this, I can go into Composer, and here I am with my princess video. And as you can see here, I've got different captions that I can end up putting some color in my captions. If I want to get into my style, you can see over here that my captions can be in white boxes. There we are. Let's see what that looks like here. So you can do captions in boxes. You can do your captions clean. You can do, I don't know if I would ever do this one because it's so many different colors. But there you are again. So we go back into style. As you can see, I can have a vertical, a horizontal, a square. I can crop my video. So what you can do here is actually edit your videos in this program as well. You can change your font, you can add specific colors. It really is, you can add your logo. It really is a wonderful little program. So the other thing I can do is you can create pages here. So what does that mean? What is the page all about? Well, you can take your video. Let me show you in this draft one I have here. Maybe, there we go. So you can take your video and everything that you used as your text, and you can now create a page for it, a landing page. So this is, here we are, here's my video. I've got a banner behind it to get some attention. I have a logo up on the left-hand side. You can format this, and you can put links to your social media, your Facebook and Instagram, and you can put a learn more button in, which in my case, if it generates here, there we go, takes people right to my website. So these pages can be, let me see what this one is because I did a few. There we are. So you can have a pattern background in it rather than your own image. You can, I mean, it's kind of quite endless. So then what you do is you just take this URL and you use it as your landing page to sell your program. So there we go. What else have we got here? Now, there's also a whole program you can get into where you can create collections. So you can be part of, I'm part of, for example, a storytelling collection. So there are a number of people who are in BigView who are also storytellers, and they have their content up. So if someone wanted to come to BigView and say, who are the storytellers then you can have your information with everyone else. So now, before I jump ahead to that, one of the things that you might want to take a look at is, okay, so how much does it cost, one might ask. And let me just see if I can bounce into that. Here we are, pricing. So just give it a minute to, there we are. So you can do this for free. And but when you create your videos, it has a watermark of Big View on it. So I don't think that that's particularly appealing. So I wouldn't advise that, but you can give it a try for free. And then it's $14.99 a month, or less than $100 for a year. And then you can work up to doing this as a live streaming from your desktop. And in order to do that, it is $39 a month. Now let me just come back into my mugshot here. And we don't need to see that. Let's, here we are. Okay, so you can, what this is an app. So you're going to go to Big View TV, bigview.tv, and you load this app both onto your desktop and on to your iPhone. And then you can work both of them by using teleprompter on your iPhone or your, I tend to use my iPad, and then you can do your editing on your desktop. Now, for those of you who are interested in this, and I hope that there are a number of you, you can end up going to this Big View, and you're going to get a congratulations when you go to this. Just a moment. Oh, I had the big. There we go. That one should come up, but no, it's not. All right. You're going to get a congratulations. Let me repeat myself here. You're going to get a congratulations when, this is so interesting, to be able to chew gum and walk at the same time here. Now, I want to be on video. So let me get into video, she says. And there we go. So if you go, this is my affiliate link to purchase Big View. And as you saw, all of the confetti flying, that you're going to go there and they're going to have you download your app and connect to your iPhone, to your devices. And as you can see here, it is both an app that works for your iPhone and for your Android. So the App Store for Apple or Google Play for your Android. Now, there we go. Oh, and now I have the link. We don't need to see that one. Sorry, folks. This is just, I'm in another program here called Ecamm. And there we go. There we go. So I want to take the link off my face for a minute here. and unlock that there. Dun, da, da, da. So I would love to work with you if you're curious about purchasing this and you think it will make a difference to your business. And I know it will, because I'm just finding it a fabulous tool to work with. And that's really what it's all about, is giving us the tools to be able to get rid of that fear when we are trying to do our video work. And whether that's a live stream or whether this is recorded videos. And the other thing is, if you're a content creator and you're selling your programs and products and services, and you have programs that you're recording, this is a wonderful tool to use as well. So because you don't have to memorize your stuff, you can just read the teleprompter. So I hope you got some value from this. I'm Darcy from Sticky Bee, and it's the place to be, because I make it super simple for you to brand you and connect with your ideal audience. I help you get them sticky, get them stuck, and get them to stay, like bees to honey. And if you're using the right tools, it is a wonderful thing to be able to work with this program in particular. And you may have noticed I have actually 2 that I've been playing with today. Some a little more smoothly than others. But if you don't try it, you just don't know how successful you can be. So take care, folks. I hope you're going to get a big view. So click on that link. I'll put it in the comments. And thanks for joining me. Bye for now.